What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat. We are here at the Nerdcast with the next episode of The Long Dark, where we are finding all kinds of good stuff. And so I think I'm just going to have a dinner of candy, which as an adult, I frequently do. I love being an adult. Being an adult is the greatest thing ever. Someday, kids, you will see. I go to the checkout stand sometimes, there's like a little kid just throwing a shit fit for some candy, and I just buy a piece of candy right in front of him and be like, I didn't even want this candy. I just wanted to buy it right in front of you. Just be like, I am an adult, and I have purchased the candy for... It is well within my parameters. I suppose I can focus on... And let's just get ourselves evened out. We found a lot of food in here, and we're overweight at the moment, so... Let's just go for it. Eat some peaches, get ourselves back up. How's the heat in here? It's got to be retaining heat fairly well. In the previous episode, we had arrived here at this little hydroelectric dam, I guess. The whole place is frozen over, so I don't think there's really that much to be concerned about here, but... Let's eat that. And that's going to make us a little thirsty. That's okay. We could be a little bit thirsty. Alright. And so for once we are no longer... Food poisoning? How the hell did I get food poisoning?
What a way to die.
Are you kidding me? How did we get food poisoning? From what? Did I eat too much? That's not food poisoning. That's called diarrhea. Your body, if you eat too much food, try it sometime. Just keep eating. Your body will give you diarrhea to flush it all through. It's a specific type. I looked it up one time on... Yeah, our condition's gonna be dropping quick.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Hydrous. Okay, so we got that. Food poisoning's probably gonna kill us. How do we deal with it? Take antibiotics. Okay. So we have those. We have plenty of antibiotics. Okay, so we've taken antibiotics. And like 12 hours of total rest. I'm not sure what we need right here. Insulated boots. Ooh. Goody goody gumdrops and all that.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
How many antibiotics do I have to take? So we've taken antibiotics and 12 hours rest. But I'm afraid it's going to kill me if I rest. Thirst and hunger pretty high. Thirst might get us into trouble here. Oh, we have plenty of water. Never mind. Let's drink some water right now. I don't hear any wolves. Like, they tend to make a lot of noise if they're around here, so maybe we'll set up a bedroll or something. And we'll just kind of set it up over here, maybe? And let's rest for an hour right now. And we'll just kind of see how our health drops off in that 1 hour. We took antibiotics, so we should be okay. So we're at 78%. We are deteriorating. But not as bad as we might be. Can I overdose on antibiotics, though? I don't know what the normal... I think the normal interval on antibiotics is once every 24 hours. I mean, that's for... I've had to take antibiotics on a couple of occasions, don't judge me. Those adults among you will probably get that joke. But anyways, I've had to take antibiotics before, and I seem to remember them being every 24 hours. I already took antibiotics, so let's go for maybe 2 hours right now. I'm kind of taking it slow because I really, really, really don't want to die of food poisoning again. So we're at 77%. That's going to leave our hunger pretty high. Luckily, we seem to have a lot of food. Oh, never mind. We're actually almost out of food. Alright, well, I'm going to eat those. Let's just max out for right now because I'm sure we're going to find other stuff in here anyways. Drink that to keep our thirst down. And then right now, in our first aid list, we've done... we need 9 hours rest. Alright, let's do another couple. Nope, I did the wrong thing. I always do that, and I don't know why I always click the wrong thing right there. I think I left my lamp deployed too. It's okay, I've got another one. As much as I don't want to rest in here for this long, let's just take it really, really slow. Very, very slow. If we can survive food poisoning, that's actually disappointing because that means I could have survived food poisoning in my previous playthrough. I had antibiotics, I just kind of did something dumb. Our sprained ankle's done, so that's good.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It's not going to let me sprint right now, but I am going to get back to looting. Can't see worth anything right now, but it's not something that I can help at the moment. We're going to need the food. That's why I'm doing this right now, is because we need more food. Otherwise, we're not going to make it through to the morning. A pry bar inside of a thing you need a pry bar to open. The irony of my own existence constantly reminds me that someone out there is just laughing at me as misfortunes fall in my path. Somebody, it's probably you guys. It's probably you guys and gals. Was there anything in here that I missed out on? There's got to be something laying around. Oh, I didn't actually search the drawers. Okay, let's do that.
Looks like this has been.
How many toolboxes do you need? Like, realistically, though, how many toolboxes are necessary? We have a lot of toolboxes right now. It's not going to let me sprint, I don't think, unless I'm bugged. I'm not limping anymore. I think I'm just sick. So, we need 6 hours of rest left. I guess I could go for all of it right now. I mean, it's only 9 o'clock. That's going to wake us up at like 3 in the morning, though. Let's just go for it. Actually, let me make sure my thirst is good. No, my thirst is not good right now. Drink a little bit of water. Alright. And so we'll just go for the rest right now. And we should make it. I mean, all of our needs are met. Are we good now? Okay, we're good now. We survived 1 day and 14 hours, 11 minutes. We should no longer have food poisoning. Which is goody goody gumdrops from me, I guess. Let's go ahead and we're just going to rest this out. I can't see anything right now, but I think the bedroll's right there. So let's just... I don't know. I think that should probably get us to morning. Let's go ahead and give it a go. Alright, so having arrived at the dawn, yeah, I was correct. Although it's still not letting... Oh, I'm encumbered. That's why. Let me see if I can... Let's ditch some of the stuff by the front door so that I can get back to it easy enough if I need it. But up until then, I don't think there's any reason for me to be carrying around like 100 toolboxes. There we go. There's also no reason for multiple pry bars until we actually need them, so I'll drop those. Sewing kits aren't that heavy, so I'm not worried about them. What other stuff am I carrying around that's weighing me down? It's got to be the clothing, right? Okay, so let's ditch the clothing over in this corner. Because this is going to be a really great supply of things that we can use to survive later. So drop that. We got a lot of really nice stuff out of here. I am excited about it. Are those work boots better than the ones that we're wearing? No, they're not. Okay, so we've dropped those. What else am I carrying that's so heavy here? Oh, the materials. Okay. Let's ditch... We'll ditch some firewood over here too. So we'll drop that. We got 6 things of cloth. We'll drop all of them. Okay. So now we're in better shape. I'm just going to make a little pile of things that we've accumulated while we've been in here. I don't see any other lootables over here. Let me check every single cabinet one more time, because I know I got a little bit nervous about wolves and I stopped looting for a bit. I know it's dark right now, but you'll have to stick with me. I don't really want to get caught with my pants down and a lantern out if I can help it. Strike a match for a minute, I guess. I guess a flare would be a good... Let's go with a flare. Because that keeps wolves away and everything. Oh, this has me freaked out. Just kind of check the area. Got some big old turbines in here. I don't see anything that looks amazingly lootable. But we might be able to find something around here. I don't know. Let's have a look around. I'm glad that we can sprint again. I really, really, really wasn't looking forward to limping all the way back home. That was something that I was just not in the mood for. Like, nope. Of all the things that I am not in the mood for, and believe me, I am not in the mood a lot of the time for a lot of things. Oh, he's got a hatchet. What? Yes. Have a knife, man. Come on, have a knife. It's like having a heart, but it's pointy and I can use it to stab things. Whereas a heart, your heart's not that valuable to me, I guess. I guess I could eat it for the life-sustaining meat. The life-sustaining meat blood. Put it in my mouth. That noise was getting on my nerves. It was just too noisy. I'm not gonna sprint downstairs or anything. It's colder in here. It's still like 10 degrees. We're still fine. Stop whining. There's the door we came through. Is there anything on that side, maybe? The unfortunate... I'm still forced face to face with the fact that we don't have a knife. And we can hack meat in a worst case scenario with the hatchet, but I'm willing to bet it probably takes us a lot longer. And, to boot, it's probably... a bandage and some peaches. Okay, well, we didn't get what we needed out of here, that's for sure. I mean, we can use the axe, I guess. I should count my blessings. We can use the axe, and my guess is that we can probably repair the axe as well using scrap metal and firewood and a sewing kit. Okay, our hunting rifle's pretty beat up too. We have scrap metal, and so I suppose we'll do our best. We have what we have, and there's no use complaining about it. So let's go on. Maybe we'll find a knife. Maybe we'll find a knife at some point, but I don't know if that hatchet is always there. That's something that I think I'm going to check on from now on. It is weird that there's no wolves in here. I've never seen this place without wolves. And so what we're going to do right now is we're actually just going to make supply trips back and forth in between here and our house. I'm going to pick up everything that's over here. And let's see if it's going to be possible for us to repair the axe, because it is tore up. This axe is looking really, really terrible. Our repair skill is not so great. We can't repair it with a sewing kit, huh? Oh, we probably need a toolkit. Probably need a toolkit. There we go. So we've got... How much cloth do I have on me right now? Let's just spend a day, and we're going to salvage as much of this as we can. And I know that's probably not going to make for the most thrilling of episodes.
Gotta go.
But let's go with... We can get rid of... No, I'm not going to do that. Let's get rid of one of the can openers. That'll be good for us. And so there's that. We got some scrap metal. I'm not going to get rid of any of our boots or anything. I could actually salvage some of our tools too, because we've got so many of them. The pry bar I'm going to hold on to. Thin wool sweater, we'll harvest that out for some cloth. And I think this is probably a good way to spend our time, actually. Basic boots, we'll get some leather off of that. We can probably use those to repair the insulated boots, maybe? I don't know. Basic gloves, those are super beat up, so we might as well just get rid of those now. Thin wool sweater. We're just going to keep harvesting all the way down the chain until we have enough left to where we can repair everything. Why did it take me so much? It really does not take that many calories to harvest some of this stuff. Like, for serious. It's been like 15 minutes and it's bottoming out my calories just instantly almost. Oh well. Can't be helped. Internal systems being what they are, I guess I'll just leave them where they are. This is probably exhausting us too if I had to take a stab at what's probably going wrong right now. Get rid of these toques, and we'll see if we can end up with 20 or 30 cloth at the end of this. Get rid of the work boots. Yeah, we're exhausted already. That didn't take long. I want to make sure none of this stuff are... I want to make sure I'm not destroying things that I'm going to be wearing in the near future. Really, that's all that we had? That's everything? Or can the list just not contain it all? The list might not be able to display everything that we have. 85% wool hat actually seems like it would be better on my head. Because the toque we're wearing right now has got to be beat up by this point. Oh, maybe not. Okay, well the toque is fine then. I would then prefer... Our hunger and our thirst are looking really, really bad, so let me go ahead and handle my thirst. Okay, so we got that. We're still encumbered, unfortunately. But we can take this. Our fatigue is really, really high, but everything else is okay. I'm not going to eat the peaches. I don't see a reason to do so. Materials. We have 12 cloth. So let's spend a bit of time and just look at some of the things that we have. We got an 80% chance right there, so we might as well train on something that we've got a better chance of doing. So I'll start...
Too heavy.
There we go. I'll start with the stuff that I know I can repair. That's like really, really easy to repair. Like we have a really high chance of success. And then we'll move on to the more difficult stuff. So let me repair my socks. We're pretty handy if you think about it. Our character's good at a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of ways that this could have gone wrong. Oh, the repair amount is only 25%.
I'm gonna need some first
For
aid.
one cloth.
Soon.
Okay. Okay, well everything else is looking alright. Looks like the coat has a really good chance of success. We're wearing those. The jeans, we've got a good chance to repair those, but they don't really need it. Just looking for things that are beat up, to be honest. So that right there, let's repair our insulated boots. I think that's a good call, because our insulated boots are going to be important for the future. Takes us an hour and a half, and that got us up to 67%. What are we looking at right now for all of our stats? We've got enough wood left. I'm sorry, we've got enough water left to last us, right? Actually, we don't. So maybe, do we have any tinder bundles or anything? We do, we have tinder plugs. It might be worth it then to start a fire right here. Cannot start a campfire indoors. Oh, really? We can't. Okay, and since there's no... Was there a furnace in here anywhere? Let's go look for a furnace. If there's a furnace in here, I think we can hang out for a bit. And just sort of work our way through this, possibly. Furnace? Was there a furnace in here? No, there's no furnace in here. Like I said, it might be a little unlikely that there would be a furnace, because these buildings actually tend to be really, really well insulated just due to the fact that they have a ton of concrete in their construction, and concrete naturally does a pretty good job of holding heat. I guess we'll come back for some of this stuff. I don't think it's going to matter anyways. I may need to just kind of limp my way back and also rest for a little bit. Let me deploy. We're gonna time. I guess we'll place that, and let's rest for. That'll put us at 6:30. Let's rest for 3 hours. We should be okay. We're gonna deteriorate, but I don't think we should die. We should be able to get enough water in us. I'm just trying to get my fatigue down low enough to where we can travel again. Okay, so our fatigue is slightly down. Our overall status is looking bad. But on the plus side, I've just got to get us to the point where we can make it back to base. So we're still encumbered. Okay, so let's think about things that we can... Let's eat the peaches. Alright, so we're good right there. We're still encumbered. What can I get rid of? There's nothing here that I'm stoked about. I guess I'll drop that. Oh, the jerry cans. There's no reason for us to have that many, yeah, jerry cans, so let's drop those. The basic tools, which of these is the best basic toolkit? That's the other thing, is I only want to bring one toolkit with me. Simple tools, that's what they're called. Like Simple Jack. Simple tools, that one's 38%. Let's drop that. Let's pick up a couple of these. And we'll just keep the best of the batch. Simple tools. I could have looked at those. I know I could have looked at those from the menu that was in front of me. So we'll take the 60% ones. And then we'll be on our way. Let's get out of here. I may try to take a look.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Let's be on our way, though. We're running out of sunlight here, and we got a long, long walk in front of us. And in fact, we may not make it based on our current fatigue. It's not going to stop me from trying, though. It's not going to stop me from trying. We've got the time. Well, it's 7 o'clock. We've got the time. We can make it. It's 0 degrees Celsius. So right now it feels like 32 degrees, but that's actually really, really good because at the moment, like it's minus 16 with everything that we put together, which means that our gear alone is negating minus 16 worth of status. Now, what I want to do from here on out to sort of set forth a plan, what I really, really want to do is we're going to go back, we're going to rest, we're going to eat the remainder of our random food that we have laying around. We're going to eat that. Once we've eaten that, we're going to come back, we're going to harvest off some of these bodies that we've shot over in, not this area, but near the train. We're going to get that back. Once we've got the food, we should be good to go. I'm going to try and spend tonight melting down some water because thirst is going to become an issue for us. I think we have a couple of sodas left back at the house, and that should... Oh, that scared me. I thought that was a wolf running up on me all quiet. Like, no, not right now, wolf. Now is not the time. Now, the only thing I could think that can go wrong right now is if we get a fog bank. But I don't have a whole lot of equity in that. You know, equity banks. You know, trying to make us a funnies because I feel in the last couple episodes I really haven't been entertaining. I think I've just been sort of treading water because we die and I get discouraged. And I'm like, no, all of my courage has been dissed and it will no longer recover. Once you diss somebody's courage, I think you're really sort of... You're cruising for a bruising right there, especially if the person has a high sense of self-worth. You might catch one upside the head. And so once my courage has been dissed, I sort of find myself in a dour state of affairs where I'm just like, nah, I feel nothing about this. Let's run back out over here. Come on, we can make it. I know we can make this work. If our condition gets too low, we've shot a lot of the wolves, so I don't think we have to worry about wolves over here. There should be 2 frozen wolf corpses over here, which we'll be able to harvest from later on. We've cooked our meat. I don't know if it's just eating too much in one sitting makes you sick. Yeah, there he is right. There's another one. Let's go ahead and take him out. There's another one over here. We'll handle that when it comes up, but for now, let's just hustle. We're gonna hustle and flow as much as we can. It actually looks like the wolf bodies are gone from over here. The ones that I shot are not here. That's bad because our gun and our bullets are actually what we live and survive and die by. We've looted every major location at this point. So I don't even know. There's an achievement in the game right now for 50 days. I don't even know if that's possible based on the size of the map at the moment. I think you could maybe get enough meat and water to do it, but it's going to be on the edge. It's definitely going to be on the edge. So I'm going to run back to camp right now. I'm going to rest a little bit to save up. I think this is a good spot for us to break off the episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here in this loot-filled episode of The Long Dark. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Take care out there, everybody. And as I always do, I will bid you once again a fond farewell and high do. Ooh, right in time we got exhausted. See you later.